This is Sixteenth on Solway Golf Club, a top 100 golf course in the UK and Ireland. And today, I'm going to go out there and see if I can break par. We're going to be facing challenges like this: deep pot bunkers, winds up to 40 miles per hour, links rough, fast firm turf. But we're going to see if we can break par. And one other little secret, you can actually play this golf course for under £100 at certain parts of the year. And not only that, it's actually inside the top 50 in UK and Ireland. Let's get to the first tee and do battle. Right, first hole then. Par 4. The course today is playing 6,300 yards, but you can hear a lot of wind, folks. I would imagine that 6.3 at a par 72 actually is going to about 6.9 with this wind. We're straight into it here, opener. Wowzers, 300 and odd yards. First swipe. Let's see what we can do. Play well, gents, play well. It's just pitched into the hill and kicked left on landing. I think that was a little bit too high for the wind. Right, low balls needed. So just off the first, we know our score brackets, we'll flash those up for you to have a look at. I think with this wind today, knowing how tough this golf course is, if I get it round in 5 over par, I would be remarkably happy, because it is one heck of a golf course. And if you miss fairways, I can see old man sat there, perched up in the what looks to be a hollow. Yeah. If I can get 5 over, it would be a good round. And if we're shooting this a week before Open qualifying, it'll be a good test for links golf today, because this is incredible. I can't wait for it. So 77 is the goal in this wind. It's about a 4 or 5 club wind at the moment. Hopefully it drops a little bit later this afternoon, but we will see. The Eleventh has chimed, which means we can go for it. Right, not a bad lie-ish. Sat down, but that actually helps me because we're dead into the wind. I've got 165 front. I'm going to get a 6-iron here. It's a blind shot. There's a bunker at 155, so just going to try and thump this 6-iron forwards and hopefully get it bounding down with no spin. I think that could be really good. Just got over the knoll. It came out with that no spin. Maybe that's the tactic today. We hit it just off the fairways and hopefully get a flyer lie into the wind every time. And that's how you actually play Sixteenth. I don't know if that's the done thing. We'll have to ask Gary in the shop, but that's going to be my tactic that I'm going with today. So not only am I trying to get in the red today, which I think if I did that I will have played the best golf of my life, our friends at ShotScope have given me an up and down challenge. Luckily, it doesn't matter here because I hit the green. It's just come off the little path here and trickled its way down onto the green. Now, I didn't think I'd be saying this, I've got a putt for birdie on the first. The greens, by the way, look incredible. As we said in the intro, a top 100 golf course in UK and I would say it's the most underrated top 100 course because the whole course is spectacular. The wind stopped that. Look at this for a flag game. Tapped in for our 4. Look at the stitch count on that bad boy. Look at that. Look at the stitch. That is proper. It's got a Lancashire rose, even though we're up in Cumbria. Oh, proper that. Right, on to the next. Par. Let it be the only one, maybe. What a place. I wish this golf course was like half an hour away. So good. We've got 2 souls out there in the distance looking amongst the heather. It's 286 to them. I would say, what would you think, 3-4 club wind? Easy, 3, yeah. It's a traditional sort of links as well, in that we're going to go 9 into it, and then on the back 9 we turn around and we'll play all the way down. Hopefully the wind doesn't switch at that point. So you sort of try and hang on for the first 9 and then save it or make good on all your mistakes from the front nine. But this one, second hole, 315 yards, plays as a little dogleg. It's fairly straight though, the fairway's pitched. If you played on the other tees, which are just over there, it's a straight down hole. Over here, slight dogleg from left to right, but we're going to go driver, then we're probably going to go 7-iron after that. I've nutted that, just on the fairway. That's gone about 230. And I found, look where that was hit from. Look at the meat, folks, you can find it. Just hanging on to the fairway. 100 yards, that means that ball's gone 215 yards into the wind. Now it's 100 with a strong wind. The pin is pretty much centre, the front's 81. I'm going to go 9-iron. There's a bunker on the right that you can see that you want to avoid. Just going to go a little bit left of it and just hit a little chippy punch down here. Try and keep it low as possible. 87, so normally I'd be hitting a 52 at like this swing. Now I'm hitting a 9-iron, so that's 3 clubs more up. Just a tad big. Got through the wind better than I thought that. Maybe just a bit too much swing, but it looks like we're on the back edge. It's hard adjusting like to conditions like this. Sort of that, like I say, is a 52 shot, but chipping a 9-iron, you want to commit so you don't fluff it. So true respect for all those links players out there. First green missed, so first shot scope challenge. 17th easiest, up and down. And it sits in the 30% mark somewhere. I'm literally just off the back fringe, so I can put this down. This green looks awesome. Pin's quite tucked, it sort of falls in a little shelf here, so I'm going to be coming down here and let it swing in. Get going, get going. The greens are so pure, but I think they look a bit quicker than they're going to be. One thing with the links, they're never really going to get them mad fast because balls wouldn't stop on them if you get them too baked out. So at a pace where you can be confident, really. Solid. I love nothing more than a good pure green when you know you just pick your line, you can trust it. In Silithon Solway greens we trust. Should put that on all banknotes from now on. Up and down one, challenge accepted, challenge completed. That's how quick they are. Mental. I'm going up, Joe. Oh, I can see the sea. I can also feel the, wow. This one we're going down and then around. It's only 352. Probably playing 450 today. So we've got to go over the corner down the path line with a little draw to a raised green that looks like if you miss it left, you're in a world of bother. Don't like these stairs. Once fell down one of these as a kid at Warrington and took all the skin off my back. So I very much do not like them. Very painful experience. I think that's why I relate golf to pain. A little bit right of where I wanted, just pushed it, but it's down the fairway. It's quite nice now, even like a bad shot doesn't carve anywhere near as much since Damien's got me trying to like line it up, we call it, line the shaft up instead of trying to cut across it and get my path more neutral. Keep finding the middle and I'm not having these really choppy, carvy swings. It's amazing what lessons can do. Just need Carl to manipulate my mush a bit more now. 116 flag, and if you just look over here, like I said, death and destruction is left. Everything we want to do here is hit the green on the right hand side. 116, what did I play the last at? It was 90 yards. I had a 9-iron. I think I can almost play a similar shot, but go more 3/4 with it. That other one was, yeah, I was trying to hit it. It was 87 front, 100 flag. So this is 15 more. I flew it 100, or I flew it 1.5. So I need to give it a bit more. That was exactly it, 10 right of the flag. Stayed there, we're on the green, 2 putts. Just to give you a bit of perspective, my 9-iron at the minute in summer is carrying like close to 150 full out. That's gone like 110, nearly full. That's how much the wind is affecting today. Right, so a little bit more about the course. It's we sit out on the west coast of England, so you're at the northernmost point of Cumbria, basically the top of the Lake District, not far from Scotland. The course was opened in 1892 and it's currently sitting at 47th on the rank of GBNI top 100 courses, and it's actually number 19 in England. Now, you can actually play this course at certain parts of the year for under £100, which, given how good this golf course is, and if you think you're going to another top 100 course, you're then getting into like the £200–300 mark. If you're a Cumbria card holder as well, a county card holder, I think you can play it for like 55 quid, which is just insane value. Insane, because it is, just as you'll see, as the more and more as we go on, it is truly amazing. One thing that will be hard in this wind and on a links golf course is getting the ball dead close to the flags, because swales, wind, just hard to do. So it'd be nice if we could pick off the odd 30-footer maybe for birdie, but who knows. This one here, we've got about a foot of right to left straight back into the wind. Yeah, so it's all about the pace and not letting the wind have its wicked wango card with it. Get him. Oh. All about the pace, this one, you see. Under hit. Thought it was going to be slick off that slope, but ever in judgment, Matty boy. Tell you what, we're giving ourselves a few little nervy testers. We're doing the stuff off the tee and into the green, all right. Just need you to warm up. Let's hold him up, get some heat on him. Come on. Been in the cellar, in the cold cellar for a while. Come on, wake up. So the fourth here is one of the only times really on the course where you get to see this vast sea there. Incredible. Lovely beach. This on a cold, wet, windy day would be a brutal shot, but this one is a dog leg, slightly down and then banks around there. It's 360. We're going just left of the factory there up in the distance. Maybe not driver, but I'm driving it straighter than anything that I hit, so I may as well just hit this down the middle, peg it down so it doesn't go as far, get it about 50 away. Oh, that needed about 10 more to get over the top. I went a little bit too easy on that. Not knowing, I think, in the rough out in the distance was there, but that'll only be a wedge anyway, so not the end of the world. Only 68 to the front. This is quite tricky, this one, because I've got to land it on. I want to get the front edge, but it's not a great lie. Downwind, and then if you're left or right, it falls, so got to commit to chopping it. I think a little bit more right maybe with a 4-iron would have been the play there, but you live and learn. That was just horrible. Go. Time for an up and down. Second hardest hole to get up and down on. I think that's because of these. I don't know if those used to be bunkers on the left and right, but 26% of players only get up and down here. I need to land this downwind, maybe onto the darker bit of the green here just after the first 2 or 3 feet, and it should run on down on the downslope and the downhill and the downwind coming out of rough. That's my thoughts anyway. Well, I've landed that 10 feet further than I wanted and it's going to go off the green. Wow. That was awful. So heavy-handed out of that. I've got to chip in now to complete it. This is US Open style stuff. God, I'm struggling to stay up. Right, come on, let's chip it in. Oh. Wow, calamity. That was just a shot where I was like, I can't duff this, because if I do, it's going back to my feet. Definitely the tee shot that's done me there, which is a shame because I hit it exactly where I wanted to. If I would have tried blasting it, I would have been near the green, but more of a strategic error leading to this. Pushed it. Changed my mind as I was over that, thinking, well, it's downhill. Well, a sloppy six there. That first chip was absolutely pathetic on my part. Touch of a man who's had oven gloves wrapped around his hands and his fingers removed. That first chip was. But we battle on. Not too worried because I'm actually hitting it really nicely. Just need to go to chipping school. Good news after that horrific scene. Par 5, 514. Bad news. Into a 40-mile-an-hour wind. Straight into the face, but what a gorgeous hole. Right, just blasted. The only trouble's actually up near the green, so it's a case of get this as far down as we can with the drive to at least give us a chance of getting near for a chip. Dead straight. I think the wind's taken 50 out of it. What a golf hole that is. That is class. They used to, back in the day, I think they used to have open qualifying here at this venue. It'd be great to see it back on that again, because I think there'd be some real train wrecks coming through. Screw your US Open, get to Silleth in the wind, lads. Then you'll see what golf is. We found the fairway again. Here's the hard part, it's narrow. There's a bunker at 180 to get by. 180, then 220, so that 220 is like 260 today. I'm thinking I hit a 3-wood down the left wing, take a pitch and a putt, just aim at the left edge of the green and just try and squeeze one up near the 220 trap. It won't get near it with this though. With this wind, if this pops up in the air, it's 210. Can that kill it now? It's a good leave, left corner. I reckon I've got about 120 left in there. I've hit that. 2 lovely shots. Let's hope we're not taking a head cover off on the next one. 80, that was the bunker there at 220. And I'm 20 yards from pin eye on it. So that's gone 200 and I've hit that really well. We've got 80. I'm going to take my 48 and play it to as if it's 95. Just there's a little slope behind the pin as well that theoretically it should come back off that if I hit a bit of a nippy scootsman, so it's one of them in that wind. Travel. Stop. Oh, it's just come off the front. Didn't quite give it enough. I just swung a little bit too slow there. But we've got an uphill putt for a birdie just off the front of the green, so technically it'll be an up and down stat, but I'm not going to count it because it's 1 inch off. Right, obviously in comps you can't repair your pitch mark when it's not on the green, but for the sake of getting the course lovely, I will. Should be a pretty standard 2-putt here. So every putt I've been short on, I've had the lines, but just thinking they're a bit quicker than they are. It's a Lynx, Matthew, in the wind. They're going to be slow into it. Lovely hole though, par ticked off. Good bounce back after that mind melt on the last. One thing that we're trying to work on is not using our emotional bricks. We want to stockpile our bricks and not use them all. Otherwise the house will crumble, as will the score. 190 yards. That bunker to get over is 150. So realistically you only need to get over that. 159 to the front, 175 to the middle. I'm thinking I hit 4-iron just to keep it down. Try and punch it up the right and let it winds a bit more across us here. It's still into. Wow, what a golf course. Getting very sort of troon vibes around this sort of stretch here. Can't wait for the back nine down the wind. It's going to be hopefully a little bit more easy. This will be a good par. Right, we're going to go up the right wing where those seagulls just are at the minute and just try and play sort of a punchy driven 4-iron. Lands at about 175. This is my 215 club. A little punch and let it come on that wind. Tell you what, holding one here would be lovely. Come on, wind. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, I hit it up the right side. I hit the shot I wanted to, maybe about 2 yards right. Wind never really pushed it down. It looked like it got past all the stuff. Might just be on the fringe, just behind the little knoll, or just off the green. So, another good strike. Now this is the area that needs improving. When you've hit a good shot like that on a hot, I mean, anywhere on the dance floor is class. But if I'm there or thereabouts around the green, I just need to not make basic errors here, just up and down and go from there. Not even going to risk getting a wedge on that because we are just on the fringe. I knew it was about all right. The shot idea was good. I was thinking if I hit it on there, it would kick it on, but good judgment of distance, perfectly pin high. Right, this is one of the easier ones, and 35% of people get up and down here. I think 14th easiest. Uphill, right to left, big old green. Try and get this one to the hole. Be a bit braver. Oh, it's just jumped on me. I didn't think that would have happened, that. Lesson to maybe chip that in future, but I thought it would have rolled pretty normally off there. Took a wicked hop. That one hurts a little bit because hit a really good iron shot and that putt just jumped. See, those are shots there. Should I be chipping that? I mean, it look like the fringe is like carpet, but the way it just went out at a right angle, it just sort of took off and took the pace out of it. Do you just play a little bit of a basic bump and run? No, we did the right thing. Oh well. Oh, a few have got away from us here early on, but plenty of golf to be played, and I think what I'm taking from at the minute is that I'm hitting the ball brilliant off the tee. Iron plays there or thereabouts, just the scoring clubs, the wedges and the putter, they just need to come together a little bit more, and I think we'll start to really shoot some nice rounds. I'm just not capitalising on the good stuff, and then when I don't quite hit a decent one, I just let soft shots go. But it all comes together next week for the Open Qual. Who knows? Peg it up with Dan Brown. We'll have 10 Marlboros on the way round and a Guinness. 398 yards into a stiff breeze back into up a hill. So that's like 460. Got to find the fairway. It's a blind green as well. You play over a little bit of a hill. Good drive again. Let's keep soldiering. Ooh, just a bit too much cut spin on that, but it's a fairway again. It'll be a bit of a long way, but we're there. Tell you what, for under 100 quid here, each hole, like the the definition of each hole, and you actually feel like you're on a separate hole each time as well. You don't feel like you're right on top of each other. They're all incredible. Those first 6 there, not the longest, but obviously given the wind, you're almost adding, I think that's 6-3 we're playing today. You're probably going to add another 10% onto each hole, just if you're into the wind, and take 10% off down it. So it's a proper golf course. There's the little ditty board, tells us where we need to hit it. Hopefully on the green, because I've got no up and down skills at the minute. Jiminy crickets, right, we've got 185 yards into this hole, so that's gone 200 pretty much. You'll see a little visual that will pop up here of the green now. Very small target, all feeds down to it, and you're hitting into it blind. So there's a little pole. I've got 4 iron, because if I absolutely crunch it, it'll land on, and if not, it should catch short and run down the slope. We just got to go dead at the target at the pole. See what we can do. It's on the beach. That is gone. That is gone. That is such a demanding shot, like trying to knock it down and just flared it, and it's not good. Oh well. Come on, wind, hit it. That could be maybe front right, but wow. I got that drive like a little bit cutty into the wind. That is, I almost in a way wish we hadn't driven up there and had played a little bit of blind ignorance, because where we are, it looks like you can't go left, but you're probably better off. So I've gone to try and going down the right a bit more, and not ideal, but like I said, if I can get in the house at 5 over today, I've only got 2 shots to play with, and we've just blown one out of town, potentially, I'd be happy. But a lot of golf to play, I'm hitting it good, bar that one shot. First one was somewhere over here. It's not nice. I've managed to find 3 other golf balls, so I'll leave those on the green. So the person that's playing behind us, if you are a watcher, remember to subscribe. You've got 3 free golf balls, a Mizuno, a Callaway and a Strixon. Little treat for you there. But that one of mine, not a Scooby, hard to see it over the blind hill. The other one's actually just found the front fringe. Right then, we need to two-putt this. Good putt. 5 over par after 7 holes. A soft double and a worthy double. But, like I said earlier, I'm hitting it pretty nicely. Could just have a few drop and all of a sudden we get a couple back and we're cooking. Could be worse as well. I could be stuck in an office doing a spreadsheet, but I'm not. This one's 367 into the wind. There's a bunker at 250, which I don't think I can get to today. So driver, just keep going. Oh my gosh, I think the wind's picking up. Just stay that way for the back 9 and I'll hit wedge everywhere. That's fine, about 230. 165. Crikey. So the course rating here is 0.2 below off the whites and 0.6 off the blues. I don't know who makes them up, but if you bring an amateur here, just this wind alone trying to control your golf ball in it, there's 4 shots. Gorse 2, bunkers 2. I don't know who came up with this system, because I'm not having it. I think there's a few course rate and course slopes that just seem to be wildly out of whack. 180, I think I'm just going to hit a 6 flat up the right and let it trundle in. Leave it, wind. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Pin high on the fringe. God, that was well struck. That wind just got its little teeth on it at the end, a little rascal. In about 3 holes time, we are back down it. Watch out those 400-yard drives. Pretty straightforward putt, it's just a wind to contend with again. We're straight back into it on a 60-foot putt. Tiny bit of left to right into it, about a foot. It's just about getting it up there really. Thought the wind was gonna really buffer that and just let it just cozy in the front door, but it's a foot by, come by. So good, pure as anything, probably some of the purer greens we've played on this year. Absolutely lovely. Right, a little par to settle down after that disaster on the last. Let's keep it going. I'm absolutely loving this golf course by far. I think if they improve the fairways ever so slightly, it would be top-notch championship venue really. You could hold any event here. If they added 1,000 yards to it, let's say, if they got it, or even let's say 500, get the rough up, it would actually be a pretty good open venue, I think. It's just infrastructure obviously, but what a place. Well, the 9th hole, the green's about the size of a 2p piece. Remember them? Gorgeous though here. We're proper right on it now. The sea's just literally here. You might not make it out on the video, but you can just see the outlines of land in the distance there. That's up to Scotland, just up here. Southern S will throw up a little thing like a plaque that's here is out that way. I think it was 9 miles across the bay there. The Isle of Man, I think it was, is that way, 60 miles, and then as you spin round, you've got the Lake District, you've got Scafell Pike, just in the distance you can see the outline of the mountains here. But this one today, like I say, 2p piece, the size of this, 3 deep pot bunkers at the front. 130, I've brought a 6-iron and a 5-iron and a 7-iron with me, and I think 130, I might just hit that little 6, because if you get it past the bunkers you're a-okay. The green looks about, I reckon 20 paces wide maximum. You find the dance floor here, you've hit a good shot. Oh, spin out of it more, Matt. Just a little bit ahead. Dragged it and now the wind's taken it. That is such a hard shot to stand there hitting a 6-iron that's normally a 190 club. 130 and just keep the body going, and just stalled and off it went. This will be an interesting up and down. Wow, the wind's got that, hasn't it? Actually hit that really nice, but sort of come across the wind and down the wind, and it's just run it on. No spin obviously out of the rough, so looks like we're going to be dropping one. I think I underestimated 5 over. I think if I break 80 round here today, I think if you played open qual here, 3 over gets in. At the minute, level would win it. If anyone breaks par, they've had the round of their life. Get there. Everything is right on the edge. Oh. Well, the tee shot caused the damage there. That is an incredible golf hole though. 130 and it looks like you're hitting to a pinhead from up there. Like I say, I'm hitting 6-iron when normally that's my 48-degree wedge. What was that? I was 6 over for 9 holes. We've got another 9 to go. We're going to play up round the corner and then we turn back home, and we will have our friend the wind actually helping us. Quirky little hole on the 10th, 306 yards, dogleg from right to left, 2 bunkers up on the corner that are 200 yards from where we are. So blast the driver, try and get it by them. 216 to carry the R, so the wind's here. Good one gets just over them today, and that then leaves only a little pitch onto the green, so Here we go, strap in, back nine, come on. I'm still confident we can put a good score in, because this is just hard conditions today. Just drove it through the fairway. Hit it too good through the wind. It's a good shot though. Exactly where I aimed it. Thought the wind was going to sweep it, but a little pitch on now. One thing I think I'm winning at thus far, no bitchiness and no head-offs. Even though I've dropped a few soft shots, we're still going and hitting good shots after poor holes, so it's working. 75 yards. And the front is 53, and the wind is now, we're nearly there. It's going this way, but we will get the push of the mush very shortly. Sit. Don't do it. Oh, it's come out so nicely out of that. These are the errors I can't make. To be fair, I didn't expect it to fly that far out of that lie, but just a bit heavy-handed. Just need to be so much better with a wedge. If there's anyone out there who can help me with a wedge, you can donate to help an idiot with a wedge like this for just £3 a month. I've got the wind helping me, but you've got to land it basically here with height, and the lie is tight up against the collar. Or do you run it? It's just a nasty shot, this. Or do I bump it with a 52 at the slope low and let it squirt its way up? I think if I hit a 9 iron, about 7 or 8 paces in front. Hit it. Did well there, because that was just in no man's land. No man's land. Ooh, sneaky. Done though, it's done. It's our first up and down. Granted, it should have been an up and down from back there, Matthew, but we've got one. We start in a good manner with a par. We now turn down the wind. Don't know what that was, I'm sorry everybody. 384 named Spire, not after the healthcare company, I don't think. More that the Spire is in the distance there, but I don't think that's the line. I'm going to have to drive up here because I don't know where we're going. I'm not, the pole's there, but it looks as if the hole's going to be right, doesn't it? It's a dogleg left to right. Let me just, before I hit it dead at that pole in the fairway and then lose a ball, I'm just going on a journey through time and space. 1 hour later. You're not going to believe it, but the green's actually right of the Spire. Which off this tee, when you stood here, the actual green on the 11th, if you're ever playing here, if you're in the area, I would not go at that pole unless you're hitting it 180 yards, because the green is just right of that last out of bounds post. So if you would hit driver at that, you're in a world of trouble. As we're here now, those gentlemen in front have just left the green. I'm going to give it a green light special just at the old out of bounds stake, and I'll be on the green. I'll be one putting for eagle. I'm glad I drove up there to tow it into the fairway near the stake. I was so looking forward to that shot, and then I chickened out. I chickened out, man. Well, we were just through the fairway on the left now. After that perfect drive, we found the spot. Funky little hole, that. I reckon 10 paces or 5 paces right of the flag. Pretty much full out 58. Just to get it landing a couple of paces on the green and trundle in, try and cut it a little bit to hold it up a bit more. Push it, wind, come on. It's probably the best executed shot today. All thanks to that drive. Sponsored by tow hooks. And now we have a putt to start the charge. Wind's gonna try and push it, but the slope will straighten it. Birdie dance. It's the first one of the day. Told you. Ruin your score on the front nine, build it on the back nine. Let's just hope the next one's 370 straight downwind and we get somewhere relatively close, not with the toe snipe. One back. Let's go. Right then, a par 3. I did think we were going fully downwind. Looks like the crafty little weasels have put one back in, so we're going to go down to come up to then go back. So just need a hole in one here on this par 3 now to alleviate the pain. 209 the flag, 218 back, 209 today. I think 8 iron, get it pegged up and fly it up. It looks like you can miss a little bit left as well. There's a bunker right. Favour the left, get it up in the air. Kick left. Oh. Wow. I didn't need to worry about that getting all the way there because it's pitched nearly pin high and bounced off the green right. Long boy. Don't know whether I've pitched on the sprinkler head or something there, which is just here, around about the area, but that 8 iron's gone like 230. Now, 11th ranked hole of getting up and down on with 31% up of downs. I don't think many people play their up and downs from here though. I'm very happy with that. Very happy because that was just a disgusting lie. Let's see if we can roll it in and cash a check, baby. This will be a career up and down out of that stuff. It was a terrible stroke, wobbling all over the place, but give that one back that we got so quickly. I wouldn't have said I've been able to hit a 9 iron on a hole that's 209 yards to the flag, but who knows? Maybe if I wouldn't have pushed it as well, if it would have caught here, maybe sort of, even then it's pitching on a pull, it's gonna fly even further, so hey ho, we move on. 466 yards this par 5, the 13th. Don't let that fool you, you can see it up in the distance. It's straight back into the teeth, so that 460 is like 560. So I need to get one down the path line and then try and get up near in 2. Oh, not with a toe snipe, you idiot. It's now going to be a layup, I reckon wedge and 4 iron. I brought 3 options of club here, dependent on how it's sat. It's actually sat quite nice. We've got to get up on top there. We've got 240. It's not 3 wood. Optimistic. I'm gonna go, it's not wedge. I think if I go 4 iron just up the corner, should be okay. Ooh, sit. 4! Just in case there's anyone over that hill. We're taking the scenic route, everybody. Up on top of the hill, wedge on, 1 putt. How's that coming out of there? Horrible. To a little pinprick green, I'm gonna go 108's playing 140. That's coming out, no spin. I'm gonna go wedge, not be greedy. Try and bounce it up. Ooh, that's tugging. That is tugging the hands. Go, 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 go. Tell you what, I think I just burnt 1,000 calories hitting that. That was hard out of there. For a par 5 green, tabletop, because of the sides, you probably lose 5% each side. It's long backwards, but what a hole. What a hole. Tell you what, this is definitely one of my favourite courses we've been this year. It's Absolutely lovely. Now I've given it some kind words, let's see if it'll repay me with a birdie. I'll take a par after the trials and tribulations. I will take a par. Right, we're back down the wind now. We are back down the wind. This is when it gets going. This is where the big dog can eat. Woof. So we're 13 holes in, score's currently at 6 over. I said I'd be happy breaking 5 over as the day started. I readjusted to 80 when we were into the wind. Now we have turned for home. We've got 5 more holes, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18, which are all downwind. We've got another par 5 here and then some shorter par 4s. So if we can try and pick one up here and then maybe pick another 1 or 2 up coming in down those holes that are short and just drive it more like we did for the majority of the front 9, I think we could put a good score in here of around that sort of 4-3 mark, which I would say, given how windy it is today, that front 9, 2 soft doubles, I feel like my game's not far away. Just need to hole a few more putts, keep driving it like I am doing, and maybe just play a bit more conservatively into greens and sort of make sure I'm not missing them so my chipping isn't exposed a little bit at the minute, and we should be good. But 472 down the wind now for this par 5. If we just take one straight to Sandtown, we could be going in under 150. Oh, I pushed it slightly. Yeah, just off the side of the fairway. Hopefully it's had a soft bounce because it's a little bit heathery over there, but should be okay. There is a bunker front right, which on our line here will be sort of there. So I'm going to go just left of the bridge of the knoll and try and bounce it up close. If that gets a really good kick off the downslope, that might actually be half decent because it's all the way down to it. Didn't quite get there, I thought it was more downhill. Could really do with pitching it. Just shows the premium on hitting the fairway there, just hacking it out of that heathery stuff, albeit it's only a short distance, but can't be on it. See, that's where the tour pros are hitting that to 6 feet. I know I'm not a tour pro, but down the wind I've just flown it a little bit more than I wanted, and it's not a bad strike. It's just hard to get the purchase. Ooh, this is the time we could do with a putt dropping. And looking at it now, it's more just down, a little bit of left to right. Get there, Matt. Getting all the right lines, just not getting them to the hole. One gone there, one gone. Need to find fairways coming down this window. Don't miss them, because as soon as you do, that's it. Whack. But it's a par. It's a par. We keep on moving. We've got another par 5 to be fair. We've got a few holes now. 420, 415, 178, 495 and 433 all down the breeze. We're going to make up for it here. 415 yards on the 15th hole. Some gentlemen just teeing off up there, just on their way out to experience this magnificent golf course. We've got a bunker at 325 that we're going to try and get down here. Just aim it down the right. Try and get close to this one. Give myself about 70 left in, and we should be okay. Straight at that trap, please. Don't go in it. I hit it dead centre and it just sort of faded a little bit. I thought the wind was off the right, but we'll have to see, dependent on the kick. I don't think it will have got there. It wasn't my best strike, but we'll see. About 8 yards shy, 10 yards shy, and we've got 105 down the wind. See, I don't want to hit a 58 because I just Don't want to get it too high, so I think just a little pitch with the 52. These are the ones that I've been struggling to get yardage on at the minute. Probably going to play it as if it's like 70. Lovely contact, lovely distance, lovely flight, lovely putt, and we're done. 3 lovely shots just to be a lovely score. Lovely. Some other content creators out there, it's bloody rife with them now, this internet place. I don't want to do, the greens are so good, by the way. So much coverage on them. If you're a green nerd, ooh, coverage. It's a good thing it hit the hole because it was a tad pacey, but it's not what we want to keep the putting woes continued. Right. Did a lot of good stuff there. Be happy with it. We move on. Par 3, par 5, par 4. Par 3. 16th hole. I think it's going to be about 175 today. 179 off the laser and 164 the front. Is a pitching wedge the right club? Given that other one that was 209 and I hit 8 iron, I think it might be. It's only 160 odd. 165 to the front, so a pitching wedge, and we should be golden. Please be the right yardage. Don't do it to me. 2 yards away. Awesome. Awesome. Ah, you blighter. Right, well, we've just come down the hill. You can actually see my pitch mark up on the green here. I think if it literally got to there, it would have skipped up a little bit, but if my mum had brown hair, she wouldn't be blonde. Gonna get this up. 5th hardest hole to get up and down on this one, probably because of this elevation. Only 27 people do. Pitch it on, let it run up. I tell you what, that was tighter than the HMRC, that one. That was nipped down the wind. I hope I knocked this in because that was a pure chip off a greasy lie. Jesus, flag nearly had me. Got to watch that when you play here. The flags are all at eye level, and if the wind's whipping, you have your eye out. Oh. Well, put that down as a 3, folks. Put it down as a 3. Put it down, because we made it. A little bit of Nipsey hustle to bring it in. Right, par 5 next. I'm making eagle, whether I cheat or not. So 17th, we need to make the most of this. 500 yards down the breeze. We're currently at 6 under par. The target was 5 for today with the wind conditions, because it is a real challenge. If we can get one back, we sit on that with a par down the last. I just want an eagle though. I feel like we need the big bird. We've only had 1 birdie today. I don't think there was, well, we had a few chances actually on the front 9, given how tough it was. Oh, she just nearly boxed it from there. What a shot that was. Well done, lady. But now let's just smoke drive, see what we can do down here, and see what we can get down the last. Ooh, I've seen 2 or 3 bounces over. Weird bounce that. It does dip down there, so we're okay, but I think we're just going to be in the semi. Not like a peaceful protest, it is sat very much angry and belligerent. It's down in the rough here. Where is it? There it is. 178, 165 front. The ball feeds from left to right as well up there. Gonna go 48, just try and hack it to like 130, 40 and let it bounce out. Wow, that just took my club. Kick right. Just a premium for hitting the fairways. That is just so heavy and dense. As soon as the club enters it, it just shuts the face straight away. Good drive, to be fair. It's pitched sort of just on the edge of the fairway and bounced to there, but maybe better off just hitting iron down and then going in with a longer iron, but in case you are up and down, we'll be okay. Tight lie again, I've got to hit that Nipsky hustle. Play it about 3 foot right and let the wind just push it on. I'm going to hit the little cutty spinner, the little Silith spinner, toe open, toe down, chop across. Get him. I was trying to be so cute with that to try and get it close and just quit on it. Ah, you not capitalised on the good stuff and then just made a few sloppy errors, but we could chip this in. I actually have more room there than I thought. I should have come down and had a look at that. Would have been nice if it ran all the way in, but no, not today. Good baddin'. Right, come on, tidy it up. Catches a piece. Tell you what, I putted relatively, I'm not putting badly, I'm holding those like important ones for par. I just really need to tighten up the short game. That's one thing, if I were to do my stats now, I think short game is where the majority of the shots will be lost. Just preparing for my 380 yard drive because that's what I need to beat the longest drive.
358.
358, Joe said. Maybe done one too many rockets, but oh, look at that, athleticism at its best. 438 yards this hole, 18th. Ping it down there and we should be good. Should be good. I'm going to birdie this one. I'm due a birdie. That's beat it. That has comfortably beat it. That's Ben Griffin long. One of the best golfers in the world right now, me and Ben Griffin. That's going to be massive. It was all thanks to those rockings. I call that the turtle rock. It's not one that Mike the physio gave me, but I created it myself. I think I've pulled the neck muscle. Heading down the final hole now. Hopefully that ball is sitting pretty in the fairway because it was absolutely killed, but the course itself, truly spectacular, proper test of golf. You're going to go in the wind and out the wind. It is magnificent. Very, very challenging into the wind. You've got to hit a lot of proper golf shots out here. It's not for the faint-hearted, but value-wise as well, if you are getting it under 100 quid and it's like this, it truly is spectacular. I think we're going to actually beat that drive. The only issue is it's 1 yard into the semi-rough. The hole was 433 and we're 60 from the front. So yeah, massive. Just by, we've done whoever it was by a yard. This has gone about 360, but sadly 1 yard into the rough. Let's pitch it up anyway. Sit, you rascal. Well, I hit that exactly how I wanted to and it's nearly off the back. I need to learn how to spin my wedges. Got reverb from that, it was that long back into the wind. We missed my target that I said I would have been happy with. Readjusted for 80, but 6 over, level par back 9, 6 on the front. Despite that, truly amazing golf course, and if you are ever in the area, do make sure you come and check this place out because it is mega. Guys, Silith on Solway, thank you for watching. Watch another video here where I take on another fantastic golf course.